frothing. I think we have to develop this first. We'll develop frothing next turn. We'll also get rid of this, so if he Arguses, you only get one target, unless he plays a 1-drop. 1-drop Argus. I was so scared of the Brawl when I faced you the other day. Well, I haven't been necessarily playing the Brawl version. I've been switching between this one and the Elise version, depending on what I face. If I face lots of control and like freeze, then I'll play the Justicar Elise version. But if I'm facing a lot of Zoo and Paladin, then I like to use this version. G Smith, thank you for that 3 months of support. I mean, 3 years of support. Really appreciate it. Welcome back, G Smith. Thank you for supporting the Loch Ness Monsters. Alright, so we can clear the... we can get rid of the Imp Game Boss without problem. Do we want to load that or play Frothing? I think we actually just load that and don't hit. It still feels not worth it to me just to hit the Imp Game Boss to get rid of it, because I want to save the Death Spike for executing something too. I think that'd be useful. Well, because it's too long since I caught your stream. How are you, man? I'm doing pretty well. Oh yeah, like I said, having something proc to execute, perfect. I kind of would want to get rid of the egg. I can't think of a good way to do it though. I think we just drop the Frothing. One option is, okay, I can slam this. I can slam this, hit the egg, and hit the Nerubian. And then he'll still be left with 1-1 on the board after everything. But I get the cycle. Yeah, that's not too bad. Let's do this. I mean, I could Enrage it if I want completely clear. Do I want completely clear? Is that worth it? I guess it prevents him from PO. Maybe it's worth it. Prevents him from POing something, like the Imp into my Berserker. And he's already used one Implosion, so how's he gonna deal with this? He needs like the second Implosion, and he needs to roll not a 2. What weapon's that? Why does it look so awesome? Yeah, it's Deathbite. It's awesome because it's golden, I guess. But it's kind of going all in on the Berserker there. Because if he's able to clear the Berserker, I'm in a really bad spot. But now we're doing pretty well. Take that! You deserve way more viewers, man. Such a good stream. Aw, thanks, Monkey Tilted. Appreciate that. I also want to apologize to everybody who, if they were tuning in on Monday and I didn't stream, and I didn't make any announcement about it either. Yeah, it was like my sleep schedule was really messed up, so I should have at least announced on Twitter that I wasn't going to stream on Monday. So I apologize for that. Hey Jason SD, how did the casting go the other day? I saw your tweet. Yeah, it was fun. I haven't really casted formally. I guess the only thing I've casted was the viewer tournament between my viewers and Kathaya's. So yeah, it was a good experience. I thought it was pretty fun. I like the fireside, it's really chill, everyone there is pretty friendly. And of course, Tanzer is a good player. I was lost to him on the fireside, so he's currently, I think he should be in top 100 or something. No, he's not on right now. I would always say that you should cast, but you're so good at your play descriptions. Oh, I was being kind of the stupid one. I was suggesting plays like, alright, say, well, I don't know if you guys watch the games, but in the final games, there was a scenario where Chandy was playing Zoo, and she had 3 minions on the board, including a Sea Giant, so like a Sea Giant and 2 other things. And then M. Tanzer was playing the other side. He was playing a combo Warlock. So he runs MC Tech. He top decks the MC Tech. And then Justin Atlaw, who's co-casting with me, he was like, "Oh, how did Chandy know to play around MC Tech? Like, she's a mind reader." And then I was just like, well, actually, M. Tanzer could go for the... he could play Leroy right now, and then MC Tech, and try to steal the Sea Giant. So I just like come up with stupid plays like that. Dread Corsair got teched in. Gotta update my list. Yeah, just have different lists available. Like I still have my original, like very first list with a Gnomish, the Gnomish Inventor, and then I have my Elise Justicar version. I'm running this version. You have to understand what they're teched against. I played this version when I was facing lots of Zoo and Paladin and Shaman, just like more aggro decks, Druid. So I put in more anti-aggro cards. Sometimes Shield Block it basically does nothing to affect the board. All you do is cycle card, and you don't even put any minion on the board. That's why I really like the Frothing Berserkers instead of the Shield Blocks. And Dread Corsair is also, it's an anti-aggro card compared to Gnomish Inventor. Just getting that free tempo taunt out whenever you have a weapon. Pretty nice. It's also another win condition. Say you don't get Worgen, you can actually charge a Frothing Berserker for quite a bit of damage too, depending on the board state. So why don't you run Grom and Dr. 7? Because I think those are pretty slow against aggro. They're just kind of clunky cards. They don't combo well. I'm gonna do this since I don't have my patrons yet, so I'm not saving War 1 for that. I'll set up Death Spite next turn, so that's why I hit face here. But yeah, hey Master Blah. Zen Stylecaster. Boom is only BJ's target in this deck. I'm not even running Boom, so I have no BJ's targets technically, unless the Frothings get out of control. Which they can, quite often. Oh. It's not worth executing it for sure, but I don't know. I think that's probably fair. If you got a 3-2 out of it, which is probably average, it's not like my Armor Smith would trade very well. Coghammer. Okay, so assuming he plays Dr. 6 next turn, do I hit or do I not hit? Double execute. I think I'll go with Emperor. He'll do the hitting, right? He'll play Dr. 6 and trade here. My hand is kind of dead though. I can basically clear the board, but then I don't have a follow-up play for Dr. 7. So if he covers out perfectly in this game, it's gonna be game over. Okay, well, that's a good draw. If it's get down, we may even get another juggle. Never other juggle. Redemption. Redemption could give us another juggle. This one. Well, I guess we're executing both anyways. Juggle! Juggle one of these! Oh my god, this guy's crazy with those knives. But I feel like this always happens to me. The knives never get punished. Never lucky. It's okay, the top deck was lucky, so I guess it's fair. This spells once and for all. This fiction that Locke doesn't know what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing. Locke is undertaking a systematic effort to change the stream, to make the stream more like the rest of the stream. What does that mean? Yeah. Whirlwind! Slam! Okay, I'll take Slam. That's good. Morgan. Yeah, I think we drop it here. I don't want to give him any Divine Wanker value. Okay, time for the Tyrion. Feels good, man. Good evening, T-Park. Jekyll knows where the face is, yeah. Is that Ysera above your face cam? It is. It is Ysera. Hello, Ysera. How are you doing tonight? I'm doing pretty well, T-Bear. Got my black boba, had some nice Korean food ahead of time. Yeah, doing pretty well. How about yourself? And hey, Goblin in the fridge. So is that Alex Straza below you? It is. And normally there's a Deathwing, but not in this particular overlay. He's usually playing Mage. Yeah, I don't know what kind of warrior he's playing. I want to get multiple cards from the Acolytes. Okay, so he's playing the least warrior that everybody's playing. We got the Patron in hand. So this like buffs the frothing, plus the least will die to the whirlwind effects next turn. I do undamage myself anyways for the battle rage, and yeah, we're gonna be. There's no more Elise win condition, at least in this version. So it's all smork. It's about getting that damage in. Let's go for a card draw. The thing is, if he wants to clear, he needs to trade this in. I'm saving the Death Spite for the Patron. Like, I want him to swing the Death Spite at some point. He doesn't have to do it here. He can trade the Lease in, and he doesn't have to clear this. But Brawl is less effective if he doesn't have a weapon equipped. You're the master at this? Yeah. What are your thoughts on Fatigue Druid? I think it's an interesting deck. It's because they fixed the Explosive Sheep and the Poison Seeds combo. They actually have a pretty effective clear instead of waiting until turn 9 for Poison Seeds Starfall. That's just way too late. You're doing good. Got a huge calc test tomorrow. Haven't studied yet, but I mean it's high school, so who cares? Well, you should still do well in high school, but yeah, hopefully you get some studying in tonight. Would you add at least in this deck for a better chance to win a control matchup? If so, what would you cut it for? Yeah, I have a version that runs Elise. Actually, it's interesting he runs Gnomish. Maybe he is a Patron deck still. Right? Control Warrior does not run Gnomish. I think he may be playing... I'm feeling something's fishy going here. I think he's a Patron deck, so I'm gonna put him on not having Brawl. Alright. We're gonna assume he doesn't have Brawl. Gnomish is kind of weird. You're a senior who already been admitted to college. Yeah. Okay, well if you already got admitted, then that's fine. This is not Amino, but it's by the same artist. Justicar is probably more fitting. Okay, for those of you guys who are asking why not Elise, why not Justicar, I do have a version that runs both of those. I'm just running this particular version right now because it's more anti-aggro. So I think he was a Patron player. Judging by why he like just gave up after, because most of the Control Warrior players will have Brawl by then. All right, so this is the version that I run that has. It's nice that it all fits on one screen. Somehow I'm used to like Reno decks. Anyways, this is the version that I run against Control decks. So Control Warrior, Control Priest, Freeze Mage. What other Control decks? It basically gives you a chance. Also like Mirror, like it has Brawl. So if you run into Patron Mirrors, you have at least a 1-up that you have Brawl. So you can brawl away Patron board. Just cards mostly against Freeze Mage. It's also nice against Control Warrior. Like Elise and Justicar are against Control Warrior. Yeah, so this is the version I'll run if I start seeing lots of Control Warriors on ladder, or even Dragon Priests are annoying too. At least with the old version without Brawl, because sometimes they just have too many taunts. You need a Brawl. You cut a Corsair. I didn't have Corsair necessarily to begin with. But hey Danny, it's going pretty well. How about you? Sarah, Rag, or Justicar? Probably Justicar right now if you're playing Control Warrior, because a lot of the least Control Warrior decks, they don't even run Ysera or Rag. So just like definitely Justicar. It's pretty important. Yeah, keep up the good stream. Always enjoy watching you. Thanks, Captain. Appreciate that. Alright, so this is the version. The current version I'm running is the one that's on the deck tracker, but in case you want to look at a deck list here. The idea of the changes are, I put back the double slam. In the least version I was running one slam. And just like, alright, I like the double slam. It helps you finish off minions with your weapon. It's also some cycle. I'm keeping the double armor smith version, I like it. It basically is my tech against Freeze Mage. If you don't run double armor smith, it makes Freeze Mage a really hard matchup. If you run two, I wouldn't say it's an easy matchup, but it's a fair matchup, I'd say. If you're against a good Freeze Mage player, I'd say it's like a 50-50 still. But yeah, I'm not running Justicar anymore, or the shield blocks. Instead, I'm running double Frothings. The Frothings just makes you curve out a little bit better, so it's not like Acolytes, you're only 3-drop. You have another 2 3-drops here, which are really good for competing for board. It's good against aggro, it can help you race. Oh yeah, I guess Worgen. You're never gonna really drop Temple Worgen, but you're fine dropping Frothings on turn 3. Dread Corsair is a Gnomish, another anti-aggro card. Gnomish is a pretty expensive cycle for 4 mana, so getting a Dread Corsair out for free, like when you play Deathspite you can get this out for free. One is like against aggro, just having the free taunt. Against control decks, you can use it for Battle Rage value. You can drop it whenever you want to Battle Rage, so you get an extra card draw. So I think it's a good replacement for Gnomish. Yeah, so this is my, what I call anti-aggro version. It's more against Paladin, Zoo, Face Shaman, which is what I'm playing right now. Please watch this Deathwing Odd Shot. Let's see. Oh man. Just saying. Alright, I'll watch it in a bit. But Captain, thank you for the sub. Really appreciate it. Welcome to the Loch Ness Monsters. Sub hype. Yeah, I appreciate that. Oh, and speaking of Just Sand. Alright, that's awkward. Hello, Just Sand.
What up, guys? This is Kurt, and that was Sam Shui.
What the heck? Star Wars just like posted an odd shot of Just Sand, and then we just queue into him. And he's playing Rogue. So crazy.
Awesome, and she's got a YouTube channel. It's right here. Go click it, check.
So he hit face. And I don't have weapon yet. I think I'll develop the armor smiths. Usually I'll save it for like when I have weapons and whirlwind effects. But he just hit face, meaning he's probably gonna plan to re-dagger up next turn. So he doesn't have like backstab SI maybe. I don't know. If I play the Acolyte, then I want to Inner-Rage it. Just make sure I get the card draw. Because I really need weapons. If I had weapons in hand, I'd play a little bit slower. But right now, Warrior with no weapons, not a good sight. So yeah, those of you guys who want to multi-Twitch, I think Just Saying's streaming right now. You guys can multi-Twitch. But don't tell me what he's playing or what's in his hand though. Just multi-Twitch for your own leisure. Wow, sap. Eviscerate. I'm still looking for a weapon. So let's get the Acolyte on board. You already drew one card earlier. You may have Deadly Poison. Backstab? Oh, no Drake Backstab, that's good. We're still missing that weapon though. So go ahead, Slam, probably Whirlwind here. Except there's a weapon. Okay, well if we have a weapon now, then we play it. I'll ban all the spoilers. Alright, thanks, Storm Fever. Black Shadow, if I'm going to support someone, I'd love to support someone who seems passionate about the game and really deserves as much viewers as the rest of the famous streamers. I mean, you play innovative decks, fun to watch, and most importantly, you actually interact with your Twitch chat, which is kind of a good thing about streamers with low viewers, so there's upside. Anyways, keep up the good work, man. Well, thank you for that, Captain, and thank you for the sub. We're really happy to have you in the Loch Ness Monster family. He has Cthulhu. Feels bad, man. Alright. Just Saying has special privileges to play with the new cards first. What card back is this, by the way? This looks pretty... Oh, it's just the old gods one. Alright, so he's used both saps now. Yeah, it makes sense to sap that. It doesn't make sense to sap the Dread Corsair. It only costs 1 mana to play. Okay, so saps are gone. I really want to play Emperor here. It gives up giving any kind of value execute play. Like, you could go for some kind of swing play here, maybe Acolyte, Whirlwind, execute. This preserves your Dread Corsair still. But I think I'm gonna look towards the future and look for a really big swing play next turn. Because then all of these are basically free cards, like Whirlwind executes. I have a Battle Rage. I have cheap stuff to drop into the Whirlwind, so then I could get a really giant Battle Rage. So I kind of like that, rather than trying to execute the Violet Teacher there.
This guy's a toast.
Okay, this guy's toast. A lot of toasts. Just Saying loves toasts. Okay. So assuming he has a Flurry. So let's not go too crazy with making patrons, because we know that he's probably just gonna Flurry it away. Okay, that's pretty good. He's got a flurry, right? So then he's gonna be left with 2 of the 3/2s. I think we need to execute one of them. I don't think we can afford to leave both of those up. Like, basically just assume he has a flurry. I haven't seen a flurry yet. And now with the sprint, definitely there's gonna be a flurry. Miracle B coming in with the 3 years of support. Thank you so much, Miracle. Really appreciate it. He's streaming right now. Yeah, that's what I said. You guys can multi-Twitch if you want. So let's get some sub high for Miracle B. Appreciate that. 3 years of support. But yeah, Justin should know what deck I'm playing. He knows I play OTK. He's even, like, kind of modified this version of OTK. His edition was running, like, double no mission mentor. It's pretty much the same list. I'll take the damage. I want to use Slam for card cycle. I don't want to use it for removal. Like, I'm at 18 health still. He has no board. I think I'm okay still. I still have a Unstable Ghoul for taunt too. And he just used 1 Blade Flurry. So how's he going to clear this except with a 2nd Blade Flurry? And it's nice that he used both preps for the sprints, because now he can't use prep for Tinker Oil. So we're a little bit less worried about bursts coming out from nowhere. Like, he can't cheat the mana anymore. So hopefully the Berserker, since we used 1 Inner Rage earlier, I can only burst 26 at most with the Morgan. So hoping the Frothings at least push a little bit of damage. Okay, feels good. So no Flurry. There's a charge. So we're getting charged 16. Let's draw first. Because we're getting charged 16, these becomes 10 each. Or 13, so 16 plus 13 is Rethel, right? No, wait, 26? You can do up to 30, yeah. Just saying down. Yeah, so maximum, I mean, depending on if you have weapon equipped or not. If you have, like, Despite equipped and you have Worgen and full combo in hand, you can do 34 damage. But as you can see, if you have Frothings on board, they add up too. 3 years, that's a long time, bro. Yeah, it is a long time, Miracle B. He had Blade Flurry and double Fan of Knives. He said, why am I losing to that deck? He is a bit salty because he didn't expect it. What are you talking about? How could he not expect it? He knows my deck. I mean, maybe he saw Frothings and he's like, alright, this is a standard patron deck. But he knows my Worgen OTK deck. So I'm kind of surprised he wasn't expecting it. Feel OTK, man. Yeah. Anyways. Maybe he hasn't played me in a while, so you forgot. For Doomhammer. I'll keep Armorsmith. Not that it's great against Totem Golem, but it's a good opener if they start with Leper Gnomes and yeah, that kind of stuff. Execute's good though. Armorsmith still triggers the Execute. I'm gonna focus on ladder now. Have a nice stream. All right, good luck on climbing, Stormfever. Get that top 100. He was co-op Skype with someone. Okay, maybe he got distracted then. Did you hit Legend with this? I hit Legend with a version of this. I've been making some modifications as I go during the season. And then his chat was screaming at him to clear. Feels bad, man. Yeah. Yep, he should have cleared. I'm not like leaving double frothing up. When has that ever been a good idea? Nice to know you're a Loch Ness Monster. Yeah, it's good to have him in the house. Alright, this getting executed. This goes face. There's no need to put this at 3 health. 3 health you can easily clear with the lightning bolts. If he cleared though, then he had no way of dealing with the patrons. Okay. Alright, so he was, you know, playing around patrons, but not playing around OTK. Feels bad, man. This is awkward. Do we use up a charge here, or do we just drop the second Armorsmith? If we drop second Armorsmith, he's gonna be able to buff this pretty high. It feels bad, but I think I have to use a charge here. It does damage it, so I can like rampage it up. Just that stupid Tunnel Trog. It only costs 1 mana and it can get so much value. So I think we're kind of forced to deal with it. It also messes up his curve because he's at 4 mana next turn, so he can't even play the Dong Hammer. We play Emperor while he can't play Dong Hammer, and then we get a nice Patron Armorsmith turn in next. Trogzor. Okay. Well, now that we're the Whirlwind, I guess it's good then. Is it? I still want to be able to get my Armorsmith down into that turn. I think we still go for Emperor this turn and wait 1 more turn. Like, Emperor can help trade with the Tunnel Trog too. We don't necessarily have to face tank that Tunnel Trog. He's at 4 mana, so he still can't play the Dong Hammer. It's just like, it seems a bit greedy, but in the long run, we net more health if we can actually couple these Whirlwind effects with the Armorsmith, right? Hey Nevils, you what, mate? Okay. Yeah, so we're playing this, and Whirlwind, and Armor Up. And then I guess we just have to... I don't want to face tank that, right? So we're just trading the Emperor in. But let me, Neville's my favorite streamer. Here, let me get, this one uploaded. Export screenshot. Because right now we're 7-1 with it. Alright, anybody want to update the deck list here? Hey, Nevils! You're here just in time. Here's a screenshot if you want it. It's maybe easier to read. Okay. So we want to slam for card draw. Also some armor gains. Everyone! Oh man. Give me another Whirlwind, please. Yeah, I like I like that whirlwind. I like the Lothep too. Should we get the frothing in here? I think we don't need to. Just like make sure we push the armor button every turn. Yeah, no problem, Nevils. Who is this guy called Nevils? If you guys don't know who Nevils is, click on his name, give him a follow. You'll be Gucci. Ask him for his cam dance whenever you get in his chat. Does a pretty awesome cam dance. Oh my Gucci-ness. Oh my Gucci-ness. Hey Chezo, how's it going? Nez, were you just in Just Saying stream? Alright, feels good. Top 1,000. I was feeling pretty bad. I was in like in the 2400s or something. I think we started streaming at 2300. So, good climb so far. I think we're at 90% win rate so far with this deck. No Deathwing? No, no Deathwing. Maybe in my next iteration I'll include Deathwing. Kappa.